carried away. Oh boy. This is a beast. This trail is brutal. I gotta do something with it. So I've been using my woods road a bit there now. And as soon as you start using your woods road or your snowmobile trail, it starts getting bumpy, like bad bumpy. It makes it uncomfortable for driving, and it makes it really hard on equipment when you're hauling big loads of wood or logs. You know, your sled is banging up and down. It just beats everything to pieces, you know? I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but these are the bumps that develop. No matter what you do, it invariably happens. They're the full length of the trail, and if you're driving like 5 or 6 kilometers, that's a lot of bumping. Right up in front of my skidoo here now, I see another big bump right here. And we call them yes ma'ams. I don't know why, but we do. And I literally have to stand up because if you drive along like that, you're just pounding your body too much. And then there's knobs like this that are so high that it actually makes your skis and sometimes your sleigh come right off of the snow altogether. And that's the goal of this groomer I've made. Kind of cut the top off of that hill right there and maybe put the snow in this little groove right here. So it'll go from a hill, valley to one smooth patch. And I don't expect for 1 second for this to be perfect, but if I can reduce that by 50% even, it'll be a huge help. Well, I'm excited this morning. I've had that snow groomer for months now. And after traveling back and forth that trail in the last few days, hauling some logs and wood, I'm ready to have it smoothened out if I can. We got a little trickle of snow this morning, and I think the conditions are just perfect to give it a try. Well, I finally got it all done from that last video where I made it, or started to make it. I never had any Teflon, but I got some after. Some nice 3/4 inch Teflon. And I took your guys' advice and I made the front of that runner round and put the Teflon, heated it up and put it all the way around there. Because this way, it's a sleigh, but of course the overall intent and purpose of building this is going to be my groomer. And all of these sharp grates here, I'm hoping are going to shred up the snow. So every other day when I'm using it to haul something, it's like that. Today is grooming day, so it gets turned over. It's not light. When I posted the first video, I had about a 50-50 split from you guys. So half of you guys were saying it's never going to work. The other half of you guys saying it will work perfectly. Well, I'm kind of on the fence too. Today is going on the skidoo, and we're going to find out. And there's also a third purpose I'm going to use this sleigh for, and it's probably the coolest one, but you'll find it out later on in the video. Alright, I'm going to put this GoPro right down here, clamp it on my bumper so you guys can watch it in real time. How good have you guys got it anyway? Holy cow! Just look at that! That's working pretty good. Maybe the conditions are ideal, I don't know, but it is smoothing it out like a road. Oh man, I haven't got to the real bumpy place yet. That's up the trail a little further. That's gonna be the real test up there. Oh my. Now I am finding some sticks. She even chopped off that knob that was there. She's gone right down to the moss. Here's some smaller tree stumps from alders. You can see it just sheared the bark right off of it. I got a feeling, actually, look, she just tore that one up. We'll see what kind of damage that does to the grates now later on. This is a beast. Now, not to say I won't strike a stump in a minute or two and tear it all to pieces. I don't know. Okay, this is a real bumpy place coming up here. And again, it's a bit hard to see on the camera, I think, but we got 1, 2, and a huge dip there, a high knob right there. Okay, well that made a huge difference. Like, I'm thinking 75 to 80% better. I still see one dip right there. Now I gotta come back over this trail again. So when I come back, the approach is going to be from the opposite side, plus it'll just further groom it. And I'm thinking that will probably give it another few percent better, you know? She is gathering up a bit of snow, but she's filtering it down through the middle here, and the back part is kind of re-grooming it. There's a lot of buildup up here. I don't know if that's too much or if it just continues to cycle through or not. It is a bit of strain on the skidoo, but I think that you need a nice bit of weight. I see people putting, you know, tires and bricks and everything on their groomers to try and keep the pressure down so it takes more off. So maybe that snow is actually working for our benefit here. See, it's still building up on the front there, but really filtering it well on the back. I'm just thinking one option is to maybe reduce the amount of grates that I have on the front, but I'll leave it like it is for now. But the trail behind there looks delicious. Got a real bad section coming up. Just struck a huge rock there, and I heard some screeching, and she bumped up in the air a bit. You can see here how much snow it's taken away. Look, it is really chunking it in there. I'm finding the turns, it kind of lifts the skis up on the skidoo a bit, so that's a little bit of a challenge, just slowing down a little bit to compensate for that. Kind of wants to pull you out into the fresh stuff. You cannot go out in there. I know she'll get stuck out there. Well, almost to the end of my woods road here. All is good so far. I can see now, I guess that's where that rock struck, but that's not bad. I got like 50 more there to strike. That was a great idea you guys gave me, because this is just smoothly popping over the snow. Nothing is digging in at all. The trail's looking awesome. Okay, I got a little too carried away. This turn is almost 90 degrees here. My front ski went out and touched that tree where I stopped on a turn with all that snow on it. She's brought up solid. I don't want my snow machine to get too stuck, so I'm just going to shovel off with my small shovel here and make it lighter and hopefully keep on going. Ah, let's see what happened here. I thought it was just the snow, but it is brought up solid. And something in there. So there's a stump up underneath there that's keeping me from moving. That's the culprit right there. Okay, it literally only took me 1 minute to shovel off. I got that stump out of the way. I'm just going to give it a try here now. And I could just unhook the sled, tip it over, then it'd be easy, but I don't want to make it too easy the first time here. I want to see what it's really like. Woohoo! Okay, this is actually the end of my road here. I just had to make a massive loop, and I broke that road the other day, so I'd be able to do it, but there was only one track there, so she was really digging in there and got a couple of high piles of snow. But I did find that back the trail there, I struck a couple stumps and bumps, and it kind of reset everything, you know. It bounced all the snow out, so maybe it's not such a bad thing. Anyways, I'm gonna head back in the trail a little bit there now and maybe get the kettle on. But wait till you see where the kettle's going. Well, I was so excited, I went right back to the cabin and grabbed Mel to come up and have a look at the groomer with me. And now she's going to share a cup of tea with me. Well, one unintentional bonus to this groomer sleigh. We have the ultimate cooking grate right there. And another one to everyone. Just gotta keep it away from the wood. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be toasted turkey sandwiches left over from Christmas dinner. Bit of turkey, bit of dressing mixed in with it. Which one would you like, my dear? The darker one or the lightly toasted? Now I am drooling here now. By somebody say it for me.
Beautiful day here in central Newfoundland, Chuck. Having a weenie roast. Mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm-mm.
Who says that? Chalkboard.
Top that off now with a pink marshmallow Christmas cookie. One of my favorites. Who am I kidding? They're all my favorite. Just over a cup of tea there. I'm thinking what I might do is on this front rack, I think I might take out every second row and try to leave that gap there. So instead of having just that little bit of space there, you'll have that full space there for the snow to kind of circle around, you know, cycle up. I don't know, it's all going to take some trial and error, but I must say for today, my trail looks wicked. And regardless of looks, it's all about functionality. Haul my wood over it, haul my logs over and stuff. Why might you be hauling logs, you say? Well, you'll have to tune into the next video to find out. So until next video, take care of each other, get outside and enjoy everything outdoors.
And we'll see you next time.
Guarantee. Let's say it together. Keep on going.
We'll see you next time.
Guaranteed. We'll see you next time. Guaranteed. Cut outside and enjoy everything outdoors.
Get outside.